The old mango tree still stood tall at the edge of a brick, its roots deep in the red earth, its leaves whispering secrets to the wind. Beneath it sat Yao Mensa, marked by years. Around him, a circle of eager young boys and girls leaned forward, listening to his words. Yao's voice was steady, but filled with the quiet sorrow of someone who had learned too late. I once believed I had all the time in the world. I thought life would wait for me, but time moves whether you move or not. And just like that, the story unfolded. Back to a time when Yao was young, brilliant, and full of potential. Yao Mensa lived in Ebri with his parents. His family was simple but proud. His father, Kofi Mensa, a respected cocoa farmer known for his strict discipline and timeless proverbs. His mother, Essie, had magic in her hands. She could turn a handful of cassava and garden eggs into a feast that fed the soul. But Yao was different. He carried a gift inside of him, a sharp mind and an easy charm, but a terrible curse too, the belief that he had forever. Every morning while other children were fetching water or helping on their family farms, Yao would lie in bed, listening to the radio. When his father called him for farm work, Yao would groan, stretch and say, "Papa, there's always tomorrow." And when he was reminded to study, he would chuckle. "Even if I don't read today, I'll still pass somehow. I'm smart, remember?" His father would shake his head slowly and say, "Yao, life doesn't wait. Time is like water in a calabash. Once it spills, you can't gather it again." Yao never took these words seriously. In school, his teachers praised his natural intelligence. He would answer questions with ease when he bothered to show up, but he never studied hard. Instead, he'd skip classes to hang out at the football field or nap under massive mango trees near the old chief's palace, his favorite place in the whole world. There, time felt still, safe, endless, but time, as always, was moving. When Yao was 17, a retired banker named Mr. Kwame Addo moved into Ebri. He had once managed a successful firm in Accra, but chose to return to his hometown to give back. He started a free mentorship program and training program for local youth, teaching business, public speaking, and digital skills like basic coding and graphic design. Yao's friend, Ama Boatin, joined immediately. Ama was a focused, determined girl who used to borrow Yao's notes in class. With Mr. Adot's mentorship and graphic design, created posters for local events, and soon began freelancing for clients in Accra. She told Yao about it with glowing eyes. "Yao, this is our chance to break out. Time not the way to." Yao nodded, impressed. I said, "Me? I'm not ready, maybe next month." And next month became next year. By the time Yao turned 21, the change in his peers was clear. Ama had started a small digital branding business. She even bought herself her own second-hand Hyundai, the first person in their circle to do so. Another friend, Kujo, who joined Mr. Ado's business class, now worked in a bank in Koforidua. Yao, he was still at home, occasionally helping his father on the farm, but mostly spending hours under the mango tree, daydreaming about a future he wasn't building. Then, one Sunday, the town gathered for a Durbar, and Mr. Ado gave a speech. "Young people," he said, "don't be fooled. Money lost can be earned again. Even love lost can sometimes return. But time is the only thing you can never get back. Spend it wisely, or one day you'll find yourself running after a train you could have boarded years ago." Yao clapped politely, but those words pierced him. That night he sat under his mango tree, the winds rustling the leaves like whispers from the past. He realized that while he had stood still, the world had moved on. Determined to change, Yao enrolled in a carpentry apprenticeship, but he struggled. His hands, once soft from idleness, blistered quickly. Younger apprentices picked up skills faster, stayed longer, and advanced ahead of him. By 25, Yao was still learning the basics, while boys of 18 were already starting their own furniture businesses. One afternoon, while walking to fetch water, Yao saw Amma drive past. She stopped her car, smiling brightly, and carried the confidence of someone who used her time well. "How's carpentry, Yao?" she asked kindly. "It's going well?" Slowly. "I'm glad you're trying. Mr. Ado's words really shaped me. Time doesn't wait, you know." He forced a smile. "I know now." She waved and drove off. He watched as the dust from her thighs left in the air settled slowly, just like his dreams. Now in his 30s, Yao had become a decent carpenter. His furniture was good and people liked him, but he lived with the quiet ache of what could have been. He never got rich. He never saw Accra. He never built the empire he once dreamed of under the mango tree, but he became a storyteller, a quiet village elder who gathered children under that same tree. There he'd say, "When I was your age, I thought I had all the time in the world. I wasted it. Now I work hard just to catch up with life." And with a smile, both wise and weary, he'd conclude, "Don't be like me. Use your time like life depends on it, because it does." Life will always give you opportunities. Time will not wait for you to recognize it. Yao's stories reminds us that talent without discipline leads nowhere, and wasted time is the most expensive mistake anyone can make. You may recover money, rebuild friendships, or restart your goals, but once time is gone, it's gone forever. The decisions you make today shape your tomorrow, so use your time wisely. Chase growth over comfort, and don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it now. Thank you for watching. If this story spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs this reminder. Hit the like button, subscribe for more inspiring stories, and let us know in the comments, how are you using your time today? Remember, you can always earn money, but you'll never earn back lost time. See you in the next story.